Never respond to rudeness. When people are rude to you, they reveal who they are, not who you are. Don't take it personally. Be silent. Respect your elders. Learn from the people who have walked the path before you. Respect them, because someday and sooner than you could even imagine, you're going to be an elder too. My name is Angel, and I welcome you to Have Faith, Let It Begin, episode 101, entitled Respect Your Elders.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Have Faith, Let It Begin, and welcome to 101 episodes. That's right, we have completed over 100 episodes, and we now begin a new chapter. It is 101, let's get started. My name is Angel. We welcome all the new viewers that are coming onto our platform, and we thank you for selecting this particular episode because it's all about starting a new life. Starting something that we never thought we could do. And that is a show that is going to be inspiring the world with inspirational topics, personal testimony, and even guest stars and guest appearances from friends of mine and people all over the world. For the first time this week, we actually got to hear from Brian, so you got to hear a promotional cut from him, as well as a Halloween story prank. I'm waving to my father as I drive by. I go into work, and I still get a chance to drive by my parents' house, so I gave a little beep beep to my dad. He was outside. Folks, let's get started. Well, Halloween is over. We hope that everybody here, all over the world, got a chance to, take their children out and, have a good time with them. A lot of people ask me questions. I think there's I don't want to say a misconception, but there is some people that are, that have faith and that walk their path with God, and they think that those individuals that do that do not celebrate Halloween. I want to clarify. I don't celebrate Halloween. I participate in Halloween. The difference between the two for me is I try not to wish people a happy Halloween. I just say to everybody, have a great time with your kids. Enjoy your night of, make-believe, which is a night where you can be anybody you want to be. And enjoy the fruits of the labor of companionship, of what we call fellowship. And I think it's a great time for all communities to come together and, give a little. It's almost like paying it forward. Everybody's paying it forward in the sense of they're giving candy away, they're enjoying in the festivities of kids walking around pretending to be who they want to be. So that's how I'll leave it with Halloween. I know growing up, it made me think of a story, and the story that I have is to tell actually is when my mom and my dad were struggling in the early part of the 80s. We didn't have a vehicle, a reliable vehicle at that, and my mother would actually take us throughout our village, and we would walk and walk and walk and walk until there, of course, obviously the time limit ran out, but until we had no energy left to walk. There were times when my mom made our outfits. There were times when my mom struggled to buy us our outfits, but she still came through. And last night, giving out candy with my wife, it just made me realize that we're going to have a child next year. And next year, we're going to be in this situation. But what's really, really, really excellent to see is how many parents last night, for the first time at least in my 6 years of being a homeowner, that I see a lot of couples, young couples, even older couples, grandmothers, grandfathers, single family homes, walking with their child. In the past, we've seen just kids by themselves, but it was just a very family-based Halloween, and that is amazing. I know our church here in our town had a huge chili bake-off. We actually opened the doors to the community, and we encourage everyone to come over, have some chili, have some food. We have a contest for the best and the worst chili and the hot, spicy chili. And it was just, I wasn't able to partake this year, but I heard that it was very successful. And it's nice to know that we also do a trick or trunk. They have trunks of the vehicles that are decorated, and they give out candy. That's what it was all about yesterday for me. So now, what is the lesson out of all this, right? Because there's always a lesson that I've got to pull. I've been doing this now for 100 episodes. Now this is 101. And I constantly promote that our messages here should help change the world. Our messages here are designed to inspire each and every one of you. Well, we all were children once. We all grew up in all different types of environments. And we all learn what's right and what's wrong. I'm encouraging each and every one of you to do all that you can to go to work, to come home from work, and to inspire to be a better person. Even if you are the type of person that follows the rules, if you're the type of person that does any and everything possible to make smiles come out of other faces, it is important to remember that there are individuals that we will encounter, there are individuals that will come across, and they'll come across our path that will not be the same as us. They will be miserable, they will be lonely, they will be battling storms. Even if you don't catch their name, or even if you know their name but do not associate with them anymore, I encourage each and every one of you to pray for each and every one of those people. Just yesterday, I had a run-in with someone who was a former colleague of mine. She's very bitter, I would think at this point, because she's no longer with our company. And I guess during her time away from us, she got word that someone in my department was saying things about her. Now, I don't know for sure, so I don't want to speculate or accuse anybody of any wrongdoing without fully knowing the story. But I'm going to try to give it to you in her perspective. According to her, she was spoken about, and she trusted and confided in this one individual. So when she heard the news, it broke her heart. And you know what? Naturally so. Because no one should talk about someone like that. And I'll be the first to tell you, let me stop real quick. I'll be the first to tell you, each and every one of you, I've done it. I have spoken about people. I have been that type of person that has spoken about someone who has spoken about me. I am not perfect. I don't ever claim to be. If I did, I would be a hypocrite. And we've all done it. Back to the story. The one thing I've always instituted about this show is the following phrase that I heard from Joel Osteen. When you're right and you're rude, you're wrong. She may have been right that it was wrong for somebody to speak about her. Where she became wrong was when she reached out to this older person, who was older, she's our elder, and called and left her a very nasty, disrespectful voicemail, ending with the quote, "You're a horrible, miserable old woman," end quote. That was rude. And that was wrong. Growing up, regardless of how people treat us, regardless of what is being said to us, I was always taught to respect our elders. The elders were here first, and the elders will be gone first, most likely. And none of us do things perfect. All of us make mistakes. But none of us deserve to disrespect an elder. None of us deserve to disrespect someone who is alone. Someone who doesn't have much family. And that's where that individual was wrong. So in closing, because we had almost like a two-part topic here, as the holidays fast approaches and Thanksgiving is literally right around the corner, we're going to begin a series in the upcoming weeks called Thankful. I encourage each and every one of you to go to our Have Faith, Let It Begin Facebook like page. Join our page. Join our conversation. Join our Twitter page at Have Faith LIB. That's B as in boy, by the way. And let's join this conversation tomorrow. I say tomorrow because it's Friday. And I want the weekend for all of you to think about. So let's think about this for Monday. And we'll talk about it again. Let us be thankful for what we have. Let us be thankful for what we've been given. Let us be thankful for the air that we breathe, for the joys that we get to encounter each and every day. And that's where I'm going to leave it today. For Have Faith, Let It Begin. My name is Angel. Thank you for joining us in this next chapter of our show. God bless you and have a great day and a great weekend.